Imagine 5 places on Earth, 5 communities where the rules of aging seem to bend. Here, people don't just live longer, they live better. They routinely reach 100 years old, but they do it with vitality, active, sharp, and fully engaged in life. This isn't a story about avoiding decline in a nursing home. It's about thriving. It's about walking granite mountains at 81, fishing for your family at 90, and dancing at 95. It's about cycling to the market, tending a garden that feeds your neighbors, and sharing feasts that last for hours. These are the world's blue zones, rare pockets of exceptional longevity identified by researchers. And they matter profoundly for anyone over 50, because they prove that our later years can be our best years. The best part? You don't need a plane ticket to start living like a centenarian. The secrets of the blue zones aren't found in expensive supplements or extreme workouts. They are simple, daily practices woven into the fabric of community, movement, and food. What these 5 places have in common will change how you think about the next 30 years of your life. So, what is their secret? I'm Doug Frankfather, retired firefighter, paramedic, and founder of Over 50 Strong. I spent over 20 years in emergency medicine, watching what aging looks like when it goes wrong. Then I started studying what aging looks like when it doesn't. Zone 1. Sardinia, Italy. In the rugged mountainous heart of the island, the Nuoro province is home to more male centenarians per capita than anywhere else on Earth. Here, longevity isn't found in a gym. It's engineered by the landscape itself. A typical day for an elder might involve walking several miles shepherding goats, a constant, low-intensity workout that builds formidable leg strength. Their diet is rich in garden vegetables, hearty minestrone, and pecorino cheese from grass-fed sheep, often enjoyed with a glass of antioxidant-rich Canino wine. If you visit, aim for spring or fall. The steep, cobbled village streets are a workout, so good shoes are essential. At home, you can mirror this by taking the stairs, adding hill walks to your routine, and prioritizing a slow, shared meal with loved ones. Zone 2. Okinawa, Japan. This subtropical island chain is home to the world's longest-lived women. Their resilience is built on a powerful foundation of purpose and community. They cultivate a strong sense of ikigai, or a reason to wake up in the morning, and are supported by a moai, a small, dedicated social circle that provides lifelong companionship. They also practice harahachi-bu, the principle of eating only until you're 80% full. Their diet is plant-based, centered on purple sweet potatoes, tofu, and bitter melon. To bring Okinawa's wisdom home, try journaling to define your own purpose. Practice getting up and down from the floor to maintain mobility, and pay close attention to your body's hunger cues, stopping just before you feel full. Zone 3. The Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica. This is a place where men are more than twice as likely to reach a healthy age of 90 compared to their American counterparts, boasting the world's second lowest rate of middle-age mortality. Their secret starts with the water, which is naturally high in calcium, contributing to strong bones. Life here involves consistent, natural physical work, from tending to the farm to chopping wood. They call this a plan de vida, or reason to live, which fuels their positive outlook. Their diet is built around the 3 sisters of Mesoamerican agriculture: squash, corn, and beans. To apply their lessons, get some morning sunlight to boost vitamin D. Make your meals lighter in the evening, and build more functional strength by carrying your groceries instead of using a cart. Zone 4. Ikaria, Greece. On this rugged Aegean island, people live about 8 years longer than Americans do, with near zero rates of dementia and 20% lower rates of cancer. This is an island that literally forgets to die. They embrace a daily afternoon nap, which studies show lowers stress hormones and rests the heart. Their days are filled with gardening, walking to a neighbor's house, and social connection. There is no word for retirement. Their diet is a variation of the Mediterranean diet, heavy on wild greens, olive oil, and potatoes, with very little meat or dairy. You can live more like an Icarian by scheduling a 30-minute nap into your afternoon, taking an evening walk with a friend, and hosting a weekly potluck to build your social circle. Zone 5, Loma Linda, California. Surprisingly, The only blue zone in the United States is located just 60 miles east of Los Angeles. This community of Seventh-day Adventists lives a full decade longer than the average American. Their longevity is rooted in a lifestyle that prioritizes faith, community, and health. They treat their bodies as temples, adhering to a largely plant-based diet rich in nuts, beans, and whole grains. They also observe a 24-hour Sabbath from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, a dedicated time to downshift, focus on family, and connect with their community. To adopt their practices, find a way to volunteer, schedule a weekly, unplugged day free from screens and deadlines, and make legumes a cornerstone of your diet. Let's talk about the science because it's incredibly empowering. Genetics, the DNA you were born with, accounts for only about 20 to 30% of how long you'll live. That's a powerful realization. It means that up to 80% of your longevity isn't predetermined. It's shaped by the choices you make every single day. The rest is your environment, your lifestyle, and your community. It's not about punishing workouts or restrictive diets. It's about creating a life that naturally promotes health. Every one of these 5 zones has cracked a specific piece of that code, and the science backs it up. When you walk on varied terrain, your body produces more BDNF, a protein that acts like fertilizer for your brain cells. Strong social connections buffer the damaging effects of the stress hormone, cortisol. Plant-rich diets are full of polyphenols, which help maintain healthy blood pressure. Prioritizing rest helps regulate your circadian rhythm, allowing your body to repair. And having a strong sense of purpose, an ikigai, has been linked to protecting your telomeres, the caps on your DNA that are a key marker of biological aging. The science isn't complicated, and the application isn't expensive. It's about small, consistent actions that add up to a longer, healthier life. Of course, always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant lifestyle changes. This is about adding tools to your toolkit, not replacing professional medical advice. The Blue Zone Travel Guide for Adults 50+ covers all 5 zones, the science behind each one, explained in plain language. What travel there looks like for adults over 50, terrain demands, best seasons, practical logistics, and what you can apply at home right now. No plane ticket required. Your best years are not behind you. They are ahead of you, on a granite trail in Sardinia, or in a village in Okinawa, or on whatever trail is nearest to you right now. Get the full Blue Zone Travel Guide at over50strong.net. I'm Doug Frankfather. Stay active, stay defiant, stay over 50 strong.